And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action.
From the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
Tonight, the league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing Latin culture in the NBA and its global fan base. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Ali LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for De'Aaron Fox.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Marvin Bagley is out there with Tristan Thompson. And it's Davis in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, Victor Oladipo is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 5 spot. And we know the long season is a grind for players, Grant. What about the coaches?
You know what? A long season is a grind for everyone. Not just for the coaches, but for the training staffs, for the basketball operations department. Everyone involved understands that it's a grind both physically and mentally.
And the Spurs start out with the ball. Rose outside. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. It's Wiggins on the wing. To the middle. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Got it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And this is where Thompson likes to get his touches right at the basket.
Pass to Green. To the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
When you talk about beyond the box score, Draymond is the prime example. So much of his contributions don't show up in his numbers.
On the wing, Thompson. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Pass to Bagley.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton, the pass to Davis. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. The leadership, the communication. Draymond does so much, Smitty.
You know, B.A., he's a unique player in that regard. Lifts the level of everyone on his team. A true coach on the floor.
Count it. He has 6.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now here's Fox. Last game out, he had 40.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Fox. And down it goes. 2 points.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Davis finds Fox. Lets the 3 fly. And he can't get that one. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Pass to Rose. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Bagley. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Fox outside. Halliburton outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out there. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. To the paint. Here's Lynn. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Shots blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Harkless. Over Wiggins. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Spurs leading by 3. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
The Kings trailing. They've got Derrick Rose. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in at center, filling out the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. And it's San Antonio's ball. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. De'Aaron Fox has upped his scoring average every single season. He said, quote, "It's just continuing to stay in attack mode early and often. I feel like no matter who it is, I can get to the basket. Once you see the ball go in a couple of times, it definitely helps to shoot jumpers after that, guys."
That jump shot is the final piece, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. He misses the free throw, and we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
He does not get the second one. San Antonio leading. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. With a 9-footer, and good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo. 14 points for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Harkless, pounded by Wiggins. Left side heel. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. 1:46 left in the first half of this one. On the wing, Green. Back to Rose. On the wing, Mitchell. Pounded by Wiggins. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins. And some changes here for the Kings. Metu, he's checked in for Lynn. Halliburton comes in for Harkless. And Fox is subbed in for Mitchell. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. The game now all tied up. Hield's got 5 points.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
You know, when Buddy Hield came into the league, he joined a select list of current and former NBA players that hail from the Bahamas. It's not a long list, but it's longer than you might think.
And what's incredible is Buddy did a fantastic job for the relief effort in the Bahamas after the devastating hurricane in 2017. His work to raise funds and resources for the people who were affected was so important to that entire nation.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Fox against Rose. Pass to Hield. Takes a three. Metu. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
First personal foul.
So San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here. Iguodala's checked in for Green. Bates Diop comes in for Wiggins. Robinson, he's checked in for Oladipo. And it's Thomas in for Rose. Bagley's checked in for the Kings. Davis comes in for Hield. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Bates Diop, down low. Here's Mr. Fundamentals, and it's Bagley with the rebound.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Metu. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Fox with the ball. 1 second left. And some nice... defense there to end the quarter. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Kings ahead, leading by 4. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. Taking a look at the Kings, Kenny, what you think?
Love to see a team thrive for those offensive boards. They're doing the dirty work and converting those extra possessions into points. It's got to be demoralizing for the defense at this stage.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
They were really efficient, great approach offensively. Their shot selection was first rate. They were always working hard to get good looks. That can't change in the second half. They need to be just as well organized as they've been so far.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Sacramento has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Taking a look at Sacramento. Fox and Halliburton are the guard set. Tristan Thompson is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Davis in at small forward. And the shot falls short that time. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Robinson. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Defended by Halliburton.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Three-pointer, Fox. That shot off. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And there's the foul. Will go on Tristan Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. Mitchell's checked in for the Kings.
First team foul. And for the Kings.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
That'll be a 5-second call.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Davis, the pass to Mitchell. And here is Thompson. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Outside Davis.
2 minutes remaining.
5 to shoot.
2 minutes.
Three-pointer. Sacramento again missing.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And it's all tied up. He's got 22.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive. Second chance opportunities.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First team foul. At the line for the Kings. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw is good for Mitchell. A different look for San Antonio. Green's checked in for Iguodala. Wiggins comes in for Bates Diop. And Oladipo is subbed in for Robinson. And so he makes both from the line. We've got 1:13 left in the third. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Len pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Oladipo against Hield. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. From the high post. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
On the wing, Davis. Again, missed by the Kings.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Now Mitchell, right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. From deep three-point. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Tie game in San Antonio. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Green. Then there's Victor Oladipo, and it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 5, down low. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Green, Mr. Fundamentals. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight. The Kings trailing. Double team on Fox. Pass to Metu. Inside. Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Crucial play, using the height advantage to finish at the cylinder.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
One thing that stood out all game is the consistent penetration they've gotten.
And another thing, they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really love their aggressiveness.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
And the Kings shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And he drives in. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bagley, no good. The Spurs have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
He's the engine for his team right now. They're looking for him to provide offense, and he's doing that and then some.
To the middle. Here's Bagley. Got a piece of it. They retain possession, and they get it back. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's covered by Fox. Mr. Fundamental shot is good.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Timeout called. Sacramento. They're losing by 9. A minute 29 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Hey, these fans love him so much, and when he gets it going, they respond. The crowd's energy fueled his performance. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys, well, Luke Walton had some advice for the team over that last break. He gave his guys plenty of encouragement, saying, quote, "You got this. All we have to do is finish strong." And I know we can do that. Firing up his squad for the stretch run. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Unbelievable shooting down the stretch has them sitting pretty.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The 11-footer. Here's Thompson. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Aggressive defense, too aggressive. Thompson goes up strong and draws a foul.
Tristan Thompson at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second.
One thing about Thompson, he's made improvements to his body and his game each and every year.
Green's checked in for San Antonio. And the second of two is good, and that brings him with an 8.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Spurs.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their... attack.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
They've had no trouble finding the win against this squad. They'll wrap up the season series with a clean 3-0 sweep.
At the line for two.
First one falls for him. And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Oladipo comes in for Robinson. And it's Thomas in for Rose. Both shots good from the strike.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
To the inside. Here's Harkless. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Mr. Fundamentals lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 12.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Ramsey. And he banks in the layup.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Uses the glass on the layup.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Draymond, congratulations on this win. What did you like best about your effort tonight?
Offensively, our rhythm was good. So, we had some bad turnovers, so we couldn't complete the goals. It would have been really good. But overall, I think we all had it going. It's a good night for us.
You made up for it in other ways. Congrats on the wins.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.